Well, hello there, and welcome y'all to... Oh, I didn't have my cowboy hat. Welcome all to ColdIron, the Roundup Part 2. Welcome. This is the first game that I'm running of 2026, live at least, here on Dork Tales. Good to see you all here. I'm Kelly. I'm your Dungeon Master, as we are heading in tonight to do a little session... not... I don't know, session 0 part 2 basically, where we're gonna do 02. Oh god, it's your anime girl. Great. Now we're playing Kat's anime waifu.
No, it's session 2.0.
Oh, no.
2.0, 2.0 maybe.
Yeah.
But anyway, so this is ColdIron, a Wild West extravaganza inspired by all the Wild West tropes we like, but filtered through fantasy and Dungeons and Dragons, which is something we really like. So we are going to be doing a little bit of building before we hop into the first game, mostly because we have a little bit of costuming that needs to be finished up. We have a little bit of like lore and world building needs to be fleshed out, as well as I want to do a general check-in with most of the cast. Also, Christine's sick as balls, so I think that we're going to let Christine rest this one out so that we can all come in strong together. But let's go ahead and meet everyone, including our surprise new character who will be joining us today, which I'll actually have go last here. So let's go ahead and start with Caitlan. Caitlan, how you doing? Happy 2026.
Hello, happy 2026, and even in this year, I forgot that I go first.
You do.
So
yeah.
Hi, it's me, Caitlan. I use she/her pronouns, and I usually play Zoe, the Warforged Paladin Oath of the Peacemaker.
But tonight you're just playing Caitlan?
But tonight I'm just playing Caitlan.
That's still something good to be.
We get what we get, and we
you
don't get upset.
Is that what you tell your kid?
No, but who said that? Some other mom friends of mine said that. Yeah.
My mom just was like, "Don't whine, no whining." She reminded me how often she used to say that.
We actually say that a lot too.
Do you? No whining?
Especially when it gets like up to here. Yeah.
And you're just like, ooh, migraine time.
Stop.
Speaking of things that are not quite up to here, it's our Gobbo, Robbo.
Hi, yes, I am the Gobbo, Robbo, but I am significantly less green today. But I am still using she/her pronouns, and so does Trixxi, and she's usually our goblin artificer. Good night, everyone.
Whoa, that was some sort of slip of the tongue there.
I've been watching too much. I've been watching too much Heated Rivalry, guys. I'm sorry.
Gotcha.
Artificer, gadgetsmith, inventor. Also use she/her pronouns.
Phantasmic. Down beneath you, we have Christine, who is ill. So hi, Christine. Hope you're doing well. Christine's in the chat right now, monitoring from her office, where she is just kind of draped across the keyboard, making like noises that are unbecoming of her, really. But over to the other side, we have Kat Katovich. Hello, Kat.
Hey, everybody. My name's Kat, and I use she/her pronouns, as does the girl that I usually play tonight, who is our Seraphim Aberrant Mind Sorcerer, Taliina'a. Super stoked to be here.
Taliina'a, smoking the reefer. I don't know why Super Troopers is in my head right now, but it's
Super
been
Troopers
there.
is always in my head.
Is it? You know what else is always in my head? It is our surprise new character. Amy is taking a little bit of a sabbatical to join the Sabbat and to take some lifetime. So we managed to smuggle Jen across the border into Drace. Jen, how's it going?
It's going. Yeah, it's a time. How's it going with you?
It's going well. Jen, we are going to learn a lot about your character in the next game, but for now, we're going to kind of keep it... You can say as much as you want about the character, which can be 0, or it can be everything. I don't care. But tonight, we are going to work together to kind of flesh out the area. So I'm going to give you guys a brief rundown of what we have done in the campaign so far. The first thing that I'm going to tell you, though, is congratulations. Last episode, you hit level 6. So if you
Which is good, because I may have built for level 6. So
yeah, you built for level 6. I mean, you know, so Jen brought you to level 6.
yeah.
Yay!
She lifts you up.
I was like, Kelly, what do you want me to build for? And he's like, I know, level 6. And I was like, cool.
I don't know, man. Like, I don't.
Yep.
What do I look like? An information booth?
A little bit. I'm pretty square. But you guys are going to level up to level 6. When that happens, we are going to talk about what we are doing with that. So tonight we're going to be doing a little bit of world building. We're going to talk about the town that you guys are going into and its immediate surrounding area. I want some ideas and references from you all, because ColdIron, I hope to eventually release this as a module. I'm going to write it up and make it an adventure for people. So doing a little bit of world building collaboratively, for one, it saves me time, but it also allows me to get some input on what is working for you guys as players and what is prospectively interesting about this setting for Jen too. So I want this to be kind of for everybody here. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about what's going on. So right now we are in a continent known as Drace, also known as the Cauldron. Why is it called that? Because it's shaped like a giant bowl, and people are very inventive in these lands. It is the site of a conflict that happened some 80 years ago involving 3 nations that discovered this land for the first time. This uninhabited landmass that's kind of about the size of, like, not quite Australia, but not Australia. It is a landmass that is surrounded by these horribly steep, jagged peaks that make it impossible to scale into unless you have, like, superhuman climbing abilities. Even then, there are storms and natural gales and other dangers that prevent it from being easily scaled. It is difficult to enter via airship or magic because of the strange phenomena that happen on the surface of this continent. However, it is full of minerals and underground wealth. On top of which, though, or I guess below which, there is no Underdark here. So another thing that has kept it away from being inhabited. In fact, there are no sapient creatures here. The only creatures here are the natural flora and fauna, including, as we will soon discover, megafauna, where consider this kind of like a giant skull island. You know, if you're a fan of Kong Skull Island like I am. So the three groups that got into this fight are the techno-magical country known as Emrys. They're an empire, and they're very proud of that. Basically, what happens if the empire from Final Fantasy VI had like a nice Roman type of vibe to it, and was in the Renaissance / Enlightenment. Then there is the a pair of nations from Anara, the empires of metal and water made it over here. They are, if you really had to boil it down, they're like the Fire Nation and the Water Tribe, but like expansionist, and they can work together to make the Steam Nation, I guess. So they control waterways and are very big on invention and alchemical resources. And then, of course, the Elven nations are dicking around because we hate elves on Elos. They're jerks. So that is what has come before. The countries fought for quite a bit of time before realizing that they were basically going to have some mutually assured destruction if they kept it up. So instead, they decided to carve up the continent in a tripartite pact that allowed them to govern it kind of as a unified body while simultaneously working to screw each other over, as we are determining. And we'll continue to learn throughout the story going forward. The characters have all met there because they're all hunting down this man in black who did some bad things to them. This has caused the group to meet up in the town of Prospect down in the south. They have since gone on a bunch of adventures together, making their way up because they've been sponsored by a noble from Emrys to hunt down a missing girl that Taliina'a might have sold into, well, not slavery, but not slavery.
Bad times.
Bad times at Stark Springs.
My daughter, you bitch, from another campaign.
Definitely sold into not slave. You know what?
Yeah, you need a speeding ticket because you've been trafficking. I don't know.
I like it. We'll workshop it, though.
We'll workshop it. We'll send it.
Oh my god.
All right. So you guys have traveled around. You had a pretty big encounter at the town of Littletop, where you fought. Yeah. You found out that you had a bounty on you, and I used one of my really cool art pieces that I commissioned.
She was cool.
She was cool.
Really cool.
Join the Patreon so I can commission more of her sisters, because that was expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'll post them all. And you have made it north toward Stark Springs, which is a town that apparently is where there is where this Mara, whatever her name is. I know it's short for Marab. So Carab. Mara. So Mara has gone to Stark Springs. So one thing that I wanted to get into before we begin is that I know at the end of last game, we were kind of in a hurry. We had some people that were ill. I know that like a couple of people actually, like we suffered through the end of last season with like, I think Robin had like a stomach bug or like food poisoning or something. So Robin was holding it together very like, kind of you're holding it together, but man, it was close. I had just suffered a really horrible allergy attack that day. So the last like 15 minutes of game are not what I wanted out of game. So what I was going to suggest is that when we start next game, we're going to redo the stinger. I would like to redo basically the scene from the moment we're walking down the street in Stark Springs, and then just like redo the way that it went.
Sure.
Okay, because I don't think,
yeah,
I wasn't present in that, and I think that if we're all cool with it, I'd like to give you guys a little more agency, and also
Oh, 100% Trixxi would not threaten to shoot a child.
I was
that
wondering
was
about
something
that.
where I was like, that's not my character. That was Robin, like, kind of done for the night, not realizing
When Robin gets
that
done
she
for the
was
night, she
done.
shoots kids.
Apparently.
Now
But
you're
that was
done,
definitely a moment
done,
where I'm
done.
like, yeah, that's not Trixxi. That's
Well-
not what Trixxi would do, and I'm very upset
and
that she did that.
It'd be fun to play my character in that scene.
Exactly,
Yeah.
right? And one
Yeah.
of the other things was I was like, oh, you guys cast a bunch of spells in a busy city street. I feel like you'd be in jail. And then we have to do a jailbreak, which is interesting, but also I don't think anybody wants to start the season with a
Overdone.
jailbreak. Yeah.
It's overdone. It's overdone.
I want you to earn it a little more, so we're going to redo that. But what I want to do is I want to touch base with you, and first I want to talk about your characters real quick. Also because that will give Jen's internet a little bit of time to rev up as we get closer to 8 o'clock, which is usually when it stabilizes. Although it's kind of stable right in this moment. So everybody in
It's actually doing well until you said that, and until I looked at the number, it was doing fine. My upload speed was almost at 10 instead of 0. So number go up.
Right, number go up. So as we're doing this, I want to check in with y'all because every character, you all have quests, you all have backstories that I really want to get into, because one of the joys of playing this type of game is that we really get to chew the scenery, and we get to have big epic fights every couple of episodes, but we also get to have, you know, it's one of my games. I really like to do the angst. So I would love to like get into character development and stuff and know what you want out of your characters now that we have had a full season under our belts, so that you actually know who they are. Because it's really, I think it's one thing to say that I really want my character to have this type of story when you're starting, and then you realize that those shoes don't fit. So I want to ask, first of all, Zoe, so right now, what do you want to have happen with Zoe? Do you want to touch on some stuff from her backstory?
Kind of. So I've been kind of getting it in there a little bit, just like when her eyes flash red and she kind of like will then kill without hesitation. I kind of want to also give you the button, should you wish to have it.
Okay.
Where
I will
all of
happily
a
press your
sudden,
buttons.
yeah, all of a sudden she goes into her like berserk mode, right?
Yeah.
For lack of a better term.
Did you ever... Does she... Now, I guess the question is she
Yeah.
conscious of this backstory? Does she know it exists?
I think she has some inkling, because after Sable, I played her kind of like, what just happened? Oh shit, he's dead. Oh shit, I
remember
have
that. It was
blood
good.
all over myself. Oh, thank you. I did my best. So she's kind of got like an inkling that perhaps, not everything that she experiences, or rather that she's missing some parts of reality, and some parts of things that are happening around her. She's missing time. And she kind of gets that impression that she's missing time because all of a sudden this has happened. But maybe not exactly what is going on at the time, because I don't think anyone really confronted her about it yet. So
No, I don't think so. I think that everybody was totally fine with Sable being killed.
well, yeah, for sure.
So
And because other than that, I've made her to be this really lawful character, this really like, you know, or rather the way that she does it is that she won't willingly, you know, partake in something that's morally, you know, not so great. But she will turn the other cheek if, you know, Val is going off to do whatever the fuck in, you know,
yeah, so
her bounty. You know, so long as she's like, okay, well, you know, come back safe, or I'll patch you up, or like holler if you need me, you know. But yeah, I think it's kind of interesting to have like a switch, and maybe she ends up doing something that she would not do, and
that's fair. The chat right now
kinda
is
needs to
saying
come to
that
terms with
Winter
it a
Soldier
bit.
vibes.
Oh, Winter Soldier. Oh yeah, kind of actually. Yeah, Murderbot activate. Yeah.
Notebook, hot tub,
Yeah.
catch 22, alphanumeric, go. Have you ever seen? Did you ever watch Rurouni Kenshin back in the day?
No, I didn't
Okay.
actually.
Because that's what keeps
Yeah.
popping to my mind is the repentant killer type of thing. But if she doesn't know, that is a different layer.
Yeah.
So
And kind of like the repentant killer was because she did do some, you know, things in the past, which she does know about, right? She knows about the war, but then, you know, war changes everyone, and war,
yeah, we're never.
you know,
changes.
you kind of have to be, you kind of have to be, kind of turn your emotions off during that point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. I think we can really work with that. I'll come back to you in a minute because I want to also ask that everybody feels like they are getting like something that kind of balances things out a bit. We've kind of been upgrading weapons for like, you know, you getting a better shotgun that works like with
Hell
your
yeah.
ability to smite. The
Let's do
bow hammer is dope. Giving Trixxi her once a day cannon arm, things like that. I want to make sure that everybody feels like cool when they're doing stuff. But also because you guys are glass cannons, which will be really interesting when Jen comes into play, because I balanced Jen to be the exact, well, I didn't balance Jen, but I gave Jen some of the tools and we worked together to make her the exact opposite of the rest of the party.
Nice.
So, like, Jen's going to be able to do shit that you guys can't because she doesn't have a gun. Because guns are weird.
To be
Yeah,
fair,
it's gonna be great.
I think Tally has used a firearm once in game.
Well, then get good, scrub.
She has.
Give us
You've
your
been
special
rooting,
bullets,
but you
then.
haven't
I
been
want those
shooting.
boom boom bullets, man.
That's
Yeah.
right. Give up the boom booms.
Kelly was like, so do you want to like have a gun? We have guns. I was like, no.
I was like,
No, I want other things.
I was totally fine with building a gun-fu like subclass for monks, but like, I still will probably, but that's a future problem. Robin, what do you want to do with Trixxi?
Yeah.
Way of the gun. Way of the
Yeah.
pew.
Well, the way of the pew pew.
Way of the pew.
Just like throwing like church benches at people. Pew!
Pew pew pew.
So I think one of the things I was talking about with Trixxi, that I wanted to kind of, and I was hoping the inventor class was doing, and I think I'm trying to do it a bit, but like I'm trying to expand more than even what the class is doing, because like the class ability allows you to make like things that are worth 100 gold that's non-magical once per day. But I have been trying to be creative with things that we find, like the glue bomb and
Which you
some
still
other
have now.
stuff. Yes, I will still have now. But I would like to potentially work on either like mechanically making something that is very simple, that is basically just like a flavor thing for me, that is like, oh, if I make a successful tools check, I can throw something that will either basically like aid the party. Like I don't want to do necessarily extra damage with these things, but like making things throw, like, or maybe if like we can figure out a way, like if I just infuse basically a spell like grease or web or something like that.
So you want to be
It's like
more of
the
a
equivalent
battlefield
to-
controller?
for something like if we find weird stuff like harvesting the venom sac from the beast that was in the wastelands and things like that, like I kind of wanted to be a little bit more inventory with Trixxi. So kind of like mechanically, that's where I kind of want to take her a little bit. And then back like stuff, it'll be very interesting to see evil Trixxi I think I'd like to have evil Trixxi show up at some point. I think that would be really funny. If you already haven't planned that, but I'm sure you have.
I'm good, Trixxi. You're bad, Trixxi. I'm bad,
yeah,
Trixxi.
Shoot the real Trixxi.
Which one's the real Trixxi?
I'm very excited for the deep rebellion.
The Deep Liberation Front?
Yeah, the Deep Liberation Front, the DILF.
I didn't think about that when I created that. I'm gonna put that out there right now. Is that is what I called them, right? The DLF?
I think so, yeah.
Oh God, what did I do? Why?
So I'm looking forward to that. And then backstory stuff. I'm very excited to see how that, plays into stuff. I think kind of working on a bit of her trauma is always good.
I think that would be good. If there's anything specific about your trauma you want to dive into, let me know. Because I'm happy.
Yeah. I mean, I think the whole, like, we haven't really had a ton of, like, explosion things, but her being scared of thunder, I think would be very fun to kind of play that up a little bit.
Okay. That sounds good. Okay. Anything else you want to touch on with Trixxi?
I don't know if anything else I want to talk about.
You like your guts arm? Was that good?
I do love my guts arm. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm very excited to see, in general, the basically Rain Part 2. I'm very excited to see what happens with that stuff. And the lore for that. So
lore.
Yeah. So I guess that's probably what I'm kind of thinking for Trixxi. If there's anything else that you kind of are thinking of that I may be forgetting about right now.
It's all lore stuff besides that. I was thinking of all the money you and Evil Trixxi could earn if you went into business together doing what you do best.
It's true. I do want to get like
your double G's.
If
double
this is gonna come up, but the vision of like the basically like Iron Man arc reactor, I think she wants to eventually create like a dope ass weapon with that kind of thing.
Out of ColdIron?
No, not anymore.
I mean, you could. You could.
I mean, I could, but
you did.
She's trying to also cure ColdIron. That's what she wants to
cure
do.
ColdIron.
What could go wrong?
What could go
wrong?
She wants to study it more and kind of understand it.
I like the idea of you basically realizing that you should always use protection. Like, that's the metaphor, is that you should always wrap it before you tap it into your spell slots.
Yeah, it's true.
Instead of just being like, struck it to my veins. All right. Speaking of veins, Tally, now that you're in your Dexter arc, what do you want to do?
So yeah, of course, on the note of the ColdIron, expanding more on like her backstory that I don't even really know that much of. Because like I know the part that I did, but I don't know the part that you did. And I'm really, really curious about that, like with who she is, how she came to be, you know, who is her family, how does she have ColdIron blood, what does that mean? You know, it's like, can she learn how to actually harness this in a way that that could be beneficial to her and to other people as well? I'm really looking forward to bringing Tally's relationship with the very few people in the world that she actually has started to trust, along with the fact that it's becoming very clear that this is not a character that's moving from, you know, neutral into good in terms of alignment. This is a character that absolutely is sitting further in the evil range.
Maybe. I don't know. It depends how you go.
And it depends how it goes. And especially with what happened last game, you know, where she completely unintentionally, to put that clearly, completely unintentionally unalived an innocent NPC.
Well, I mean,
you
I guess
know,
if you become an evil character, so long as you work with the party, I think that's totally fine.
that's
And now that you're playing Baldur's Gate, you finally will understand, because both Lae'zel and Astarion are evil. Although Lae'zel is definitely a switch.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wait, is she in your party? Because she's the best.
I don't like her.
You gotta. She's the best.
Fair enough. But like, obviously, and you know my proclivity for darker characters and more evil characters, of course.
This is how we're tricking you into playing more World of Darkness games.
Exactly. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to kind of expanding more of that evil arc of her in a way that is beneficial to the party. Because obviously, you know, like, she does what she wants to do, but she's controlled by a player who enjoys playing with a bunch of her friends and wants it to be fun for everybody. And so I want to make sure that, you know, we can take this character in a really fun arc that's more unusual for our happy games, into something that's dark and productive and fun for the players, in a way that all of the characters will be okay with. And I'm looking forward to exploring how to do that with the other characters too. I
think it'll be really good.
And, you know, and also, you know, expanding on things like how she uses her various mind magics. Because I mean, she has a short sword that she's never pulled. Her dagger is the description that I have beside her dagger is bent. And she does have a couple of pistols, but she doesn't use these things almost ever. And she relies so solely on her psychic magic. And so I'm kind of hoping to expand on that a little bit more too, on just what she can really do and how deep we can go to make this, you know, really otherwise like unique homebrew race into something scary.
Scary. Okay. Well, we could.
But
I got some.
In a fun, in a really fun way that everyone else would be like, "Oh, damn, that's super cool," but all the other characters will be like, "Jesus Christ."
Nice. Fun scary.
We're all just a little bit broken.
Just a little bit broken.
We got Murderbot.
You know,
like
the backstory that we have explored with her, with Sable and everything, and with what I know is happening, well, what I don't know is happening in the background, obviously, with that, and how that's going to kind of affect her, because her emotional state is still a little bit up in the air on exactly what level of emotions she actually feels. So yeah, that's just that super dark backstory, you know, coming out more is, I mean, I love it. I love it, and I want to do more with her.
I think we will. How's everybody feeling about their abilities and stuff? So like, you've got the arm, Tally. You've got your weird sucky power now.
I did get in the best possible way. I got that one.
Zoe's gonna have some stuff rolling out soon as well.
I got a great gun. I'm happy.
You got a great gun. Plus, you got murder bot mode coming.
Yeah, I'm excited. Yeah.
I have some new mechanics that are going to be added for shards soon, and when those get added to shards, they will be retroactively added to other games if you fulfill the criteria for them. It's been difficult to. Oh God, I should have written them down. I figured them out in the car the other day, and I was like, "That's how to do it." Oh, that's how to do it.
It's like a shower thought, and then you don't write it down, and then it's like, but what did I do?
Yeah, I just remembered what it was. I think I got
there you go.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
Thank you for
I was like,
thanks,
I don't know why I
Caitlan.
said
Write it
that twice,
down.
but that's okay.
All right. No,
Kelly, write it down.
Just remind me,
And-
it's.
I was gonna say, and then you look at your notes later and you just wrote, why did I write Homestuck? Like,
How is that?
Exactly.
Yeah, totally.
I actually don't know where my bin of notes is, but I have some notes that are just like huge yak man, lol, and I'm like that. Oh, actually, wait. All of my notes are compressed in here. Hold on,
Nice.
I've got
I love the
what do we
3
got?
notes.
We got
Very good.
what?
Yeah,
Spider
I
Crown
write
Hollow.
I write extensive
Ooh.
notes for Hunter because otherwise I do that. Where I'm like, I don't know what I was talking about.
I have one right in front of me that says the psychic
Feel
balloon
that.
of hate. I don't know what it is.
It's a Drifloon, obviously.
Oh, okay,
One of
fair.
those Pokemon. Yeah.
I gotta say,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
not because I've been watching Welcome to Derry, because I wrote that months ago. It's just Pennywise.
Oh, that's what's going on again. I didn't know why it was getting so much
Oh yeah. Pennywise is back.
about it.
Pennywise.
Oh,
So
okay.
Welcome to Derry is kind of like what if Stranger Things kept being scary. I ranted to Robin about this earlier, but that's where Stranger Things kind of went weird in the last season. Stopped being a horror show.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I haven't actually seen it yet, but
Any Stranger Things?
no, the latest season.
Oh, okay. It's
No,
okay.
we just have to.
It's fine. It's better. Everyone's like, oh, they Game of Thrones. And it's like, no, they didn't. No, they didn't. They didn't Dexter, but they didn't like Breaking Bad, right? They're in the middle somewhere. Because Breaking Bad's final episode was like real solid. It was good. Really solid. Like ColdIron's is going to be. Watch this.
Bringing it back.
ColdIron having a last episode. Nah, this is going forever.
It's going forever, and yeah, you guys are gonna be level 20.
Don't
I don't
forget,
feel
you're here forever.
It's not going to be a Vecna.
Well, that'll be
it's
great.
not gonna be a Vagnat. Oh god.
20, you think too low. I'm thinking 30.
Oh god. Looking at this, let's do some world building about the city. Okay, let's jump into that so then Jen can get involved. And because Jen, how do you feel about your character development, Jen? Do you think it's been good so far?
I think it's good. I think I'd like to redo that introduction.
I think we can do that.
Yeah, and then, yeah, I don't want to say much about my character because I'm going to enjoy some of these reveals, and I encourage you, Kelly, to reveal them against my will.
Oh, okay. Hold on, I'm making about that. So Rye reveal against will.
Because you know my backstory, and she's not going to reveal stuff unless she's forced to. So
Okay, cool.
Do it.
Thank you for giving me that, because you know my ethos about like if a character has secrets, there's no point in the secrets if they don't come out. If it shows
Yeah,
up at the
exactly.
bottom of a wiki trivia section, then it's just it's kind of a waste of my time.
And that's why I wanted to specifically say, like, yes, I built my character in a very specific way. Her backstory is very specific for a reason. But unless I'm going to be around for like 30 seasons and a movie, and there's going to be like a slow roll on the reveal, which is not in the plan, you know, it's going to have to come out. So just do it.
I will absolutely do it. So let's talk about some world building. I want to talk about general world building, and I want to talk about specific world building for Stark Springs. So some things that I'm going to tell you about the area that your character might not know. So Stark Springs is, it's a town that's kind of like up against the mountains, along the edge of Drace, along the eastern side. It's on the other side of the Eastern Wood, or the East Woods. Yes, I know. It's a Western, and I have the East Woods. I had to. But so it's basically one of the two forests that exist inside of Drace, that survived after the war between the three countries. That said, then, it is a major source of lumber and other types of supplies that can only be like generated in places with wood, such as paper and so on. The rest has to be imported, which drives up price and so on. So Stark Springs is a thriving lumber city primarily. It is also very well known for its springs. It has a bunch of natural occurring springs, which are great for hot springs bathing, but they are not particularly palatable. Stark Springs is also built on the side of a large, well, kind of a medium-sized lake for a town like this that kind of feeds into the woods. And because of the mineral deposits that exist inside of there, the lake fish, for example, are not palatable. They're not edible by anybody except for dwarves or other people with very strong stomachs because they have such high mineral concentrations in them.
Do
Anybody
goblins have strong stomachs?
Probably.
Nice.
So I would say that, for example, has everybody here has eaten catfish? Has anybody not eaten catfish?
No.
Yes.
Oh my God, it's just me. Okay, so catfish tastes like mud.
Gross.
So catfish
Yeah.
is it's a freshwater fish that is very popular, especially in the Midwest.
We live at the ocean. We don't have the freshwater fish.
So-
we know
Trout,
what,
trout, maybe.
Okay,
yeah,
so
we know what catfish are. We just haven't had them.
catfish has a distinct
have to.
taste in it that tastes kind of like dirt.
Ooh.
It's a bottom feeder. So a lot
Yep.
of
Makes sense.
the and I don't mean that it tastes like dirt as a euphemism. It literally tastes like you're eating fish with a little bit of dirt mixed in. It's
You're
a
really
very
selling it, Kelly.
it's a very well, it can be good with the right dip, but
Okay.
but like
Yes,
it's
the opposite of dirt dip. That's what it's called.
no with
It's
ranch.
the
You
dirt.
have it with it's the Midwest. You have everything with ranch. Okay.
Oh, fair.
Or mayo.
Fair.
Or ketchup. Or ketchup.
Or ketchup. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely ketchup.
Isn't it
So-
catsup?
For your catfish.
No. God damn it. Yeah, thank you, Chandra. It has to be prepared in a specific way, usually with a lot of spices and battering. That's why it's particularly popular in the South, because it's a cheap fish that you can dress up with the right seasoning. So you're going to get a lot of that here. There's also huge woods, and if you look at the map that I have there, and those of you who go to ColdIron on the wiki and you can watch live. I guess I could also pop it up on a side screen, but I don't want to, so I'm not gonna. So if you look at the map, you are going to see that there is a town called Taliina'a, which is an elvish settlement down to the south. It's an elvish military outpost that you passed. Kind of picture like a giant wooden wall, or a giant wall made of like living trees and vines and things like that, that kind of goes around a treehouse fort, or a fort that is made up of connected
Is it like
big
the
trees.
Ewoks?
It's
like the
basically
Ewok
like the
village?
Ewoks. It's like the
That's what I
Ewok
was
village.
picturing when you were describing it. That's what I was
Yeah,
picturing, so I'm
exactly.
glad. Yeah, cool.
It's absolutely it's the Ewok village. They are big angry Ewoks. They're on the southern end of the
Yum yum.
Stark Springs is thereby like very, very big into things like logging and a little bit of mining and so on like that. As well as it is like one of the larger settlements in the region, so it has a decent draw for people coming to like just to not live in places like Ravine, which is actually one of the other ones. But like basically, it's if you don't want to live in Burden, it's a decent place to live. So You guys are traveling there, and I'm gonna pull up some details for you.
You know, have you seen the chat? Random was like, yeah, we now need to have the Elos Ewoks, and if anything happens to them, we riot. And I'm like, yes.
The Elos Ewoks are the what did I call them? The Gordos? The Alfarin.
No.
Or the Alfar.
I don't
The
picture them as
Alfar.
Ewoks. I don't picture them as
Oh,
Ewoks.
I love the Alfar. I hate that we only have one of them. We need more. For those who don't know, I wrote Alf into one of our stories. And then I made a race for him. And they're great. They have a stomach that can hold their proficiency in small items. And then they can just regurgitate it whenever they want. Which is great when you start getting into the realm of firearms. Little gooey. Okay. So, some things about Stark Springs as we're going into this. It's one of the only sources of lumber. It's the third largest city in the Cauldron. Stark Springs is where the majority of this arc is going to be set, and some potential things here. So, the springs have reported magical properties that are both medicinal or are, I mean, just think of any spa town, any spring town. You know, there's all, especially if you're in Japan, there's always like, oh, our springs are special because they have these magic minerals. You know, there's all these legends when you're going through Japan. This onsen.
But we have the opportunity to do the funniest thing.
The spa episode?
No. We have the opportunity to do Ranma. Please. I need this.
I'm not paying for gender bent art.
Why not?
So yeah, if anybody wants Jusenkyo Springs, well, we can make it happen. Although I'm really curious what happens if Zoe falls into one. So if Zoe fell into like the spring of drowned cat, would she be a robot cat?
Oh, Warforged cat.
Warforged druid levels.
Whoa. Actually, Warforged cat would be really cute.
Warforged tabaxi.
And it would be hypoallergenic too.
Oh, it would.
I could actually hang around with this cat.
Yeah, you could.
This right now, this is the only cat I can spend time around. Okay, so that sounds good. So you want to do Senkyo arc. So other things about the city is that things that you need to know is the place was established by the Lord Mayor, Quillian Stark, head of the Stark household, who is not the mayor at the moment, but you'll find that out as we go into this. Yeah, so the primary peoples of the region, we have humans. By the way, Jen is going to be playing a human. I'm very excited about this. We see them so rarely in games. There are going to be a number of Aarakocra, Furbogs, Goliaths, and Spriggants, as well as typical like dwarves and things like that. But are there any weird random races that you would like thrown in, or species, or ancestries?
Oh, what hasn't? Furbogs. Did you say Furbogs?
I did say Furbogs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Just want to make sure.
I feel like I'm gonna throw in a
maybe here is where we have Ewoks in the trees.
Yeah, there we go. Ewoks in the trees.
Ewoks? Question mark. What about? Oh, what are they called? The low. The fish people.
Sahara.
Oh, the lowcats, the lockins.
Oh.
The thing,
Okay,
the thing I can't pronounce.
I'm gonna put the not the Koatoa.
Lokatha.
The lolcats.
The lolcat.
The lolcats.
The lolcats.
Nice.
The lolcats.
What about Canine?
Yes, Canine.
We need a Canine finally.
Oh
I
my
literally
god.
searched-
Yeah.
Okay, so Canine. I throw some Canines. I feel like there'd be water dogs. Ooh, actually, wait. What dogs would be really good in the woods? Would they just be like retrievers?
Hunting dogs? Yeah, like the duck tollers.
Okay, we can do Canines.
Yay.
Loxodons. Loxodons from the
yeah.
sea. Okay.
Could throw in a
so-
seraphim for flavor.
Well, I am. I'm throwing you in.
Ah!
There she is.
There
Maybe
she
you should look around.
is.
Maybe you'll have to find others like you.
You can look in the mirror.
Oh.
All right. So
The only
let's.
seraphim that matters.
The only seraphim that matters.
Whoa.
All right, folks. Let's generate some NPCs in towns. Or blah, blah, blah. Let's generate some NPCs and some shops. So I would like it if we could come up with some shop names and some locations. So what type of locations do we want here? We obviously want a general store. I've got a store called Oddfellows, which is one of...
Just laughing at the name Oddfellows. I like it.
Yeah, I know. I drove by something called Oddfellows, and I'm like, that's the name of a shop in my game now. Oddfellows shop. I feel like there are a number of different mercantiles and various places where you can acquire.
Is
like
there a
magic.
mill here?
Oh, hell yes.
As the
Hell
lumber.
yes.
Okay, cool. What's the
Yeah.
mill name? Does the mill have a name?
It is the Trezelta Millen. No,
Trasmilta?
Trasmilta. Let's come up with the name for the mill. So I also would love it if do we feel so this place has about 2,000 people living in it. Okay, it's a decent size. It's a small city. So perhaps let's see who wants to be in charge of religion.
What do you mean?
First one to roll a d20 chooses a religion.
Oh, I need
Oh.
dice.
Hell yeah. Let's
Well, Caitlan is now in charge of gods.
Yeah, Berber. 13. Lucky
1,
13.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, God. Okay, there is a... Oh, Jesus. There is a
He
presence...
can't save you now.
No, they can't, because there is a presence of Zonos, the god of plague and prophecy here.
Oh,
Hell yeah!
goodness.
That's the one that I voted on the poll.
Does it? Everybody wants the
Yeah.
plague mask, man.
Yes.
So there's a presence of that. I'm going to roll a d4 to see how
Hell
many
yes.
major gods there are here. 4. Okay, so give me... everybody here can roll one, or Christine can roll one if she's fast.
I already rolled one. Christine can roll.
You already rolled one, so.
Yeah.
7.
Got my bull.
7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, the orphan. That's pretty obvious. That sounds good.
Yeah.
Good old Orphe. By the way, if you roll the same thing as somebody else, the church gets bigger.
Oh.
right.
So no.
So no. Or would you roll, Cat?
Oh, sorry, that was a D4?
No, you're rolling a d20.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
Yeah, roll a d20, damn it.
7.
Okay, orphan got bigger. Boop, boop,
Orphan
boop.
got bigger.
Okay, Jen, you want to roll something? All right. So
I've been dealing with internet issues, so I just caught up. I have heard everything, but I wasn't sure I was going to be able to talk just now.
totally. If you
I'll roll
want to, you
again.
can roll a dice, or you can use the chat command.
Oh yeah, that's a.
Oh God,
Ooh.
I'm gonna see something. All right, hold on. I'll roll for it then, because
Okay.
whoop. Oh God, I rolled a nat 20. What is that? Okay, so 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That's a cult.
Cult.
I rolled a cult of
cult.
Keepicus.
Ha ha! Trixxi's
Oh
gonna
my
have fun.
gosh.
All right, and I'm gonna roll one more thing into this in a bit, but that sounds good. All right, come up with a name for the mill,
Okay,
guys.
okay.
Hmm.
I found a thing for a generator, and I think we should also have Herringon there because there is a fantasy name generator. Bags Bunny.
Bags Bunny.
Yeah.
Can we have a
So-
Herringon named Vincent?
Vincent, the shop owner of Bags Bunny.
Yeah, Vincent Valenbun.
So it's a tailor? Is that what he is?
I mean, Bags could either be like making bags like for shops or like saddlebags. So I was thinking potentially more of like a leather worker.
Okay, so leather
Making like backpacks, but also tailor could work too. But
worker
bags,
slash
funny, I think,
tailor.
is
Yeah.
hilarious.
Okay. Sounds good. So I've got 30 entries on this list. Do I? Okay. So interesting. I've got some ideas. Okay. So, one moment, please. Add.
Wouldn't it be nice? Oh my god, this is great fantasy name generator.
Wouldn't it be
Oh
nice?
my god.
Wouldn't it be nice? Like wouldn't?
Wouldn't.
Wouldn't it? I'll
Oh,
type it
wouldn't
in the
it?
chat.
Okay, I need a name. I
Wouldn't
got that.
it?
So we need a name for the town, the town mill.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Okay, so I have really quickly
Is it
divided.
it's still in action, right?
It's still in action. What do you got?
Okay. I don't know. I just getting the vibe. I'm getting the vibe.
That sounds good. So I'm going to adjust something real quick. So we've got several gods that are present. So I'll say that those are the gods that are worshipped. Let's go see. I want to roll as well, so I converted everything into a D100 table that's weighted on the major gods.
Ooh.
So if I could get everybody who rolled before, roll me a D100.
Okay.
Oh.
And let's see what we get. And just see what is present as well.
It could also just easily be the spring mill, because Stark Springs.
Spring mill.
I rolled a
6
24 on a D100.
That's great.
I rolled 6, 7, or whatever the kids are doing.
RS.
I rolled 5, 7.
I rolled 78.
Okay, so
57.
oh god, you rolled okay. Yep, that sounds right for Caitlan. Okay, so then it was 5, 7, 6, 7. Yeah, Brig. Okay, a lot of gods present here.
7, 8.
And 7, 8, which makes sense. The planted god.
Ah.
Okay, so on the D100s, you guys rolled Akaris, Hisk, Brig, and the planted god.
What did
Akaris,
I roll?
you rolled Hisk, the goddess of murder,
Nice.
which is just
Very good.
terrible.
Whisper.
All right, yeah, the poison whisper. All right,
Sorry, I inhaled Coke. That was not a
you're
good
supposed to.
time.
You're supposed to. You're
I
supposed
know.
to.
Dominion is. I know.
Yeah,
Dominion
that's
did
a different game. So quick question, Jen. You have a shop name, I hear. What's the name of the shop?
Sawdust and Script.
Oh, can you pop that in the
It's my
chat?
shop.
Oh, okay, good. How do you spell that?
It's the word sawdust and the word script.
Oh, Sawdust Script. Okay.
Sawdust
Perfect.
and script.
Okay, sounds good. So let's go ahead and let's build a couple of NPCs. So I would like to know what type of organizations you would like at the town. Obviously, there's some type of town guard or militia that runs the place. If somebody wants to, we can generate this together or separately on each entry. So what I'm going to do, actually, to make this a little more random, is I'm going to pull out a fancy book called Osric's Heroic Histories, or Histories of Heroism, if you're nasty. Because it has a reincarnation table that functions as an NPC generator.
Ooh, real quick, actually. So it could just be the spring mill, or it could be the Stark grind.
That Stark Grind is the coffee shop.
Oh,
That's true.
Fair.
Yeah.
That's very good.
Or we could do like Spring Bend Mill or something
Spring
if it's
Bend?
like on the bend of a river or something.
So there are a number of rivers that are flowing out of the spring, kind of feeding out. I don't actually have a working name for this river.
Because it's the one that like basically goes from almost the west. Nope, never. East side of the map to the
East
west,
side.
like down to
Yeah,
the west. Right?
It eventually becomes Mercury's Run down toward the south, but that's not what it's called up here. Unless we want it to be.
I mean, it could easily be just called the Spring River.
Spring River? Spring River.
I mean, if it does it come from a spring in a mountain? Like, does it bubble up from the springs? Because
It does.
They would probably call it potentially the Spring River, but maybe whoever was there first might make it sound fun in their own language, and then they call it the Spring River when the elves.
I feel like
colonize
the
it.
humans are the ones that call it the Spring River.
The
because
spring,
we're-
spring.
Oh, spring.
Spring. All right, so here is the deal. We are going to start developing some people for this region. What I'm going to do is I'm going to ask players. So we're going to start off. We're gonna do a couple of local people of importance. So first off, we have the militia leader. Okay. What else do we need? Let's throw some concepts out. So we need a militia leader. We need a guild master. We need an innkeeper.
Yep.
We need a
Coffee
flower shop owner.
We need a flower shop owner, obviously.
Obviously.
We need a bartender
Okay, we need a bartender. Okay.
and probably a barmaid.
Okay, we need a maid. All right, so here's the deal. I would like everybody to roll me D100,
Okay.
and I will just... What I will do is I will mention the person's name, or I'll mention the person's role.
Oh, we
And then-
forgot something very important, Kelly.
What'd I forget?
We forgot to mention our sponsor. I was just thinking because I'm picking up and rolling my Artificer Bookworm dice.
Oh, I know. I was going to say it on the way out, but I'll say it right now. Thank you so much for Bookworm Games sponsoring this stream. Bookworm Games is absolutely fantastic, and you should go visit them right now at bookwormgames.com, where you can save 15% with code DorkTales. Bing!
They're so nice we can say it twice.
Yeah. I'll say it on the way out. Don't let me forget.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Okay, so everybody roll D100, and what I will do is I will list a roll, and then you will tell me a number. And then whoever tells me the number first gets it. Okay? So for example, you guys have all rolled, and if I say maid, someone will say, for the barmaid,
97.
97, we are... What even is that? Hold on, I gotta pull up Humblewood. What's a strig?
Did you mean to put
What's a what?
Sprig?
Nope, it is an owl folk.
Oh, adorable.
Oh.
But also could just be an owlin there. I was like, a strig?
Yeah.
Is that like... Okay, cool. So we got a strig. That sounds good. All right, what about a bartender? Give me a roll.
61.
61. 61, we have a Triton.
Oh, interesting.
Oh.
A flower shop owner.
68. Mm-hmm.
We have a Yuan T.
Oh,
What is that?
A snake
people.
snake people.
Oh,
They
I
look
love
human,
it.
but they got snake eyes. Innkeeper.
Oh, cool.
Don't they have the snake body too?
Some of them.
43.
A Kalishtar.
Ooh.
So a
Cool.
person with 2 souls?
Mm-hmm.
It's... Okay, that's gonna create a plot. I can already tell that.
What? One's the morning soul, and one's the night shift soul.
Yeah, that's that happens if you work enough audit shifts. I could say that from experience. Your
Yes.
soul just... Guildmaster.
88.
88. Okay. Hey, Jen. You actually might be friendly with the Guildmaster because they are from Anara. They are an Amino, an Oni person.
Ooh.
Our first actual,
nice.
the first one. And I'm gonna say we'll go through and we'll determine gender in a bit. But right now they're looking like what's her name? Malefica, in my head. Malvolia from Dispatch.
Malevola.
Malevola. Okay, I'm gonna start playing that tomorrow. if I have
Malevola
time.
is a tiefling, but
Yeah, but I'm kind of picturing that vibe. All right, I need a militia leader.
22.
22. Nobody's rolling humans, man. Oh god damn it! Of course, Cat. You rolled a changeling. You literally just made Quark. Or not Quark. Odo.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Okay. What other role do we need in this town? Let's say thief, a thieves guild leader.
Because the cult of Keepicus.
Yeah. All right, throw me a number.
I mean, wouldn't it be a goblin? But
Doesn't have to be.
that's true.
It doesn't have to be. Well, I'll just
60.
60. No, it is in fact a satyr. Interesting. I like this. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to go down the list, and what you can do now is let's go ahead and take a D, whatever you feel is appropriate for, let's gender some people. So take like a D10, say like 1 through 8, like 1 through 8 is cisgendered, 9 and 10 are queer of various varieties. And then weight it however you want. We could say that like male is even, female is odd. We could say 1 through 4, 5 through 8, or something like that. But militia leader, who wants to give me something for that?
7.
Okay, what does that mean?
Oh,
Like I said, you pick.
that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, we're just gonna say that what are men even or odd? Men are odd.
Men are odd. Absolutely.
Men are odd.
This
Okay.
is gonna be
So that's a male
cisgendered man.
cisgendered man. All right, the guildmaster Amino.
2.
2, so that is femme presenting Kalishtar, the innkeeper. I feel like
6.
that 6. Okay, so
sorry.
that's femme. Okay, the Yuan-Ti.
Oh.
Anybody can just toss it out.
5.
7.
Ooh, 7. Okay. Well, either way, that's a dude. All right. So the Triton bartender, hit me up with a number.
That's gonna be a queer woman.
I'll say I have 9.
Ooh.
Man, but that's
Okay.
could be the next one.
Okay. So the owl folk is a queer male. And roll me for the satyr. I really am hoping for a trans satyr.
I mean, I had rolled queer woman for the bartender, but if you're gonna take queer man for that,
No, I put queer male for the owl folk.
Oh, okay.
They should just
Yeah,
be a
Cat
queer
rolled
man
queer
'cause we
woman.
want it.
Yeah, so I have
Thing.
queer woman for the bartender.
Oh, for the bartender, and then
Ye.
okay, yep,
Give me that satyr.
Okay, yeah.
Did you roll a 10?
I mean, I rolled another 10.
Okay, that's definitely
So
going to be.
how about a trans satyr?
Is it so? If we're talking like a trans satyr, are we talking like non-binary? Are we talking like M to F, F to M, or whatever will make this seem very outdated in a year? Me saying that. Femme presenting, male presenting, or none presenting?
I think male presenting.
Okay, male presenting, trans mask, satyr. Interesting. That's very interesting because I imagine, like, do they have like a prosthetic beard that they wear, like a little goat?
It's like magic. You can.
Yeah, but what if
have
they
to have a
don't? But they don't have to go through the procedure if they don't want to. That's their life. You know.
But
don't know.
maybe he wants to.
Maybe he does want to. Maybe he does want to. Maybe he wants. Anyway, Stolas is the barmaid. Yes, basically. Okay, so let's come up with some. So we can do now if we want to. We could look at the. I also have a chart in this book that I've used that defines who they are as a person. If anybody wants to. So we could just go down the list again and look at the militia leader. Somebody give me percentiles. We'll see if this works.
72.
72.
Ow!
You know what? That doesn't work, actually, because that means that the changeling is 3 kobolds in a trench coat.
Okay. How about 40?
40? Let's
Three
see. Let's see.
kobolds in a trench coat.
Okay, so a revolutionary. There we go. I couldn't make these charts perfect for everything. All right, the Guildmaster. Go ahead and give me a roll of percentiles.
45.
What we got? 45. A corrupt city guard.
Oh boy.
So I can take corrupt
Maybe
out of that.
let's do something else for that because that's a little too real.
Well, we'll just go with corrupt Guildmaster. That's nice and easy. The Innkeeper. Give me a roll. What we got? Someone just rolls Tavern Owner.
Blah. 94. Blah.
A nat 94?
Yeah. I was muted, then I was slurring, and it was a time.
I feel like I shouldn't actually tell you what you rolled because it's more interesting if you don't know.
Oh, okay.
Or I can tell you and you can forget.
And that's
your call.
No, that's fine. You don't need to tell us.
Okay.
And who's this one for again?
This is for the Kalishtar bartender, or pardon me, the Kalishtar innkeeper.
Oh,
I like that you think we
right.
would remember what we're rolling.
You would if I
I'm
typed
like,
this.
who's this one?
I can tell you if you guys want.
Now I'm curious.
Yeah, no.
Caitlan rolled a god in humanoid form.
I love this. I love them.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm not the
love them so
Kalishtar.
much.
I'm just possessing this person.
God.
Yes.
Incredible.
Incredible.
Oh,
All right.
no.
Give me a flower shop. Everybody just rolls 94 from here out.
Ooh.
92.
92. A snide, sarcastic noble.
So good.
Oh, so Xeno.
It's just Xeno. It's just Xeno. Who?
Fish Xeno.
Fish Xeno?
No, Snake Xeno.
Snake Xeno.
Snake Xeno. So just Xeno.
Really?
Sneno. Sneno.
Sneno.
Sneno. Okay, give me the bartender. The queer female Triton.
32.
32 is a wizard, an ancient wizard. But they're a Triton, so they don't age. So that's good. Give me the owl folk, the maid. Anybody? Throw something at me. 94?
50. Sorry, my dice died.
I was
Hey, roll.
giving Jen a chance to roll if she
That
wanted. I
too.
know there's a bit of a lag, so that's why I was waiting.
Me too.
I like this better, though, because you ended up with a reluctant assassin. Who's a barmaid.
Amazing.
Oh my god.
Amazing.
All right, so, and I'll let Jen roll for the Thieves Guild whenever the internet works for her. I forgot that I put that one of the characters could be a whole pack of animals.
What?
Yeah,
Just
seriously.
an
it's the
entire
100.
pack of animals.
Yeah, so
So
99 is...
Aliona's 30 to 50 feral hogs. Got it.
Exactly, yeah, you can roll for that, and that would be the Thieves Guild. It's just 30 to 50 feral hogs. Just, you open the door to the Thieves Guild, and it's just 30 to 50 feral hogs sitting around smoking and drinking.
I
What do
love
you
that.
want?
I mean, can that actually be it?
No. No. Maybe
All right,
later.
Someone else roll. Jen has
All right.
put a thing.
Okay, how about 45?
45.
Please
The
tell me
corrupt
it's an
city-
entire pack of feral animal.
It's a corrupt city guard.
Oh. Should I re-roll it then? Because we
No,
already
I
have one?
mean,
I mean, it seems like it's pretty good.
I mean, it works.
A legendary...
Yes.
You almost rolled legendary chef.
Oh my god.
ooh.
Okay, Ramsey.
Donkey! All right, so that's good. So we've got some of the basic
Why did I
issues
think
here.
Shrek for a second? I for some reason I was
Because
like, why?
it always does. I think, you know
I
what,
like
we're
that
actually
too.
going to continue using this book because I wrote it, and damn it, it's good. So what we're going to do is we're going to roll on some conflict tables. So anybody
Ooh.
who's here, I would like you to roll a d4.
Oh.
And we're going to
D4.
find a couple of basic conflicts that are going to occur in the city.
2.
Okay, so you are going to have an environmental conflict. Just remember that.
3.
Okay, you are going to have a magical conflict.
Pachow! 1.
And a social conflict. Perfect.
Ooh.
Okay, so let's go ahead and start with social. So Caitlan, roll me D100. So
Yes,
these are
sir.
this is a social problem that is occurring in the area.
Kachow! 42. Good number.
So 42 on this is a surplus of a normally rare resource has made the area a target of attack. Wow, that's actually my plot, so that's great.
Well, there we go.
Surplus equals attack. Sounds, I love it. Environmental problems. Cat, give me D100.
That's going to be a 91.
Okay, so 91 on this. A toxic algae bloom or fungus threatens a normally hostile creature that needs help.
Ooh.
Okay. So some
the
type of
catfish.
yeah, exactly. Pollution causes help needed from creature. I'm running out of space on my page. And magical problem. Give it to me.
47.
47. A ghost begs the party to put them to rest by doing some unfinished business.
Oh.
Do you want to stick with that? I think that
Nice.
sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, I think that sounds pretty cool. I like it.
For rest. All right. I like this book. I forgot I wrote it.
Before you wrote the book.
I forgot. Sometimes I forget I write things, man. It just takes time. And there's a personal quest line too that we could do. What would a personal one be? It's been a while since I've done this. Personal problems. I'm gonna roll on personal problems to see.
I mean, I think we've been kind of like that. I think is like we have our personal problems. So unless it's someone else in the town that wants to, have a
That's
personal
fair.
problem.
That's fair. Are you sure you don't want to be framed for a crime you didn't commit?
I can't have that many personal problems. Put some back. Put some
Put some
back.
back. Put some back. Okay, I already know what some of the creatures that'll be causing problems are. That will be a lot of fun. That also sounds like the plot. It kind of does.
So I guess question: Are there some interesting like I know you mentioned mega flora and fauna, which we will get to, but is there anything interesting animal wise and floral stuff here that's different to the rest of the cauldron in the forest?
So for one, the trees are massive here. So that is something that you definitely would notice is that as we were speaking of them before on the way in, a lot of them in the Eastwoods are like sequoia sized or larger. Like we're talking like you'd be real surprised if I don't have the Vidalcan show up so that we have the Na'vi there.
Fair.
So
also, I guess, do they then kind of do like what the indigenous people here do, where they like take the bark off the trees? Like, is that something like where they use the bark off the trees?
probably, yeah. Like for what? Like clothing and stuff?
For clothing, I'm not
Medicine.
medicine, all that stuff would be interesting.
Okay.
Potentially.
Bark fibers, medicine and clothing. Okay, so some other things about the area that will be causing some problems. Megafauna. Give me a couple of ideas of some megafauna that you would like to encounter.
Giant dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs are already giant, but
Like,
But like even more giant.
like,
Like you're thinking too small, Kelly.
so you want the Tarrasque?
I'm thinking
sloth?
like, it's like, I don't
Christine
know.
just said giant sloth. She just popped in long
Giant
enough to say
sloth.
giant sloth.
Giant koala.
Oh my god.
Oh no, with giant chlamydia.
Drop bears.
Just drop bears.
Cooking
Buffaloes.
drop bears.
You look up, and then they pounce on you.
Oh, can this area have I think it'd be very cool if they like had more of like a domestic relationship with like owlbears and stuff. I think that'd be really cool in the forest.
Ooh, that would
Instead
be
of like
cool.
wolves or horses, like they have owlbears.
They have tamed
I love
owlbears.
Owlbears.
Yeah.
Okay. A lot of woodsy stuff.
Towel bears.
Why not friends
Tamed
with
owlbears.
friends shape?
Why not a friend if friend shaped? Zombie dinosaurs. Yeah. Zombie dinosaurs are good. I like that. I'm a
yeah. When I said like giant, I meant like Allosaur size.
What about
look
giant
at this guy? Look at that.
Things like that in the forest, because that'd be cool as heck.
He's got a space fish.
He's got a space fish. It's true.
Space fish.
Okay, so flying fish.
Yeah. Oh yeah, flying fish that you can actually fly on.
I don't think you can fly on them. I think they just fly at you, and you're like, ah, fish.
Fish in the face.
So
it's just suddenly like, I got fished.
Oh, but we caught dinner, so.
No, it caught your dinner. It ate your French fries. It's like a seagull.
Oh, my French fries.
Oh, can they be the seagulls? They are the seagulls of Stark Springs. The flying
I love
fish.
Yeah, the fly fish. We're going fly fishing. Oh! Suddenly you just get
doubles as target practice.
It does. Okay, so we've got a lot to work with here. We've got some strange magical effects. We've got a hot springs episode. We've got some local conflicts and problems that are happening. I also have all the stuff that you're going to learn because there's a new mayor in town, because the old mayor, I'll tell you this right now, got ransomed by, well, got held up by Death's Head, the Man in Black, and said, "We do not negotiate with terrorists." Yeah, and then the Man in Black said, "Okay," and shot him in the face.
Oh no!
Oh shit!
So now there's a new mayor.
Oh no!
Yeah, he's doing his best. That is a very cute fluffy owlbear.
Arnar.
Arnar. All right, so
I have a thing. I have a.
You have a thing. What is it?
Oh, it's a llama.
Oh, it is a llama. It's a drama llama, or it's a trauma llama. Thanks,
it's a
Obama.
trauma llama because it's a heat pack. It's
Oh,
a race
okay.
pack.
So it's a warma llama.
Oh, a warma llama.
It's a spama llama.
Spa. Oh, there we go.
Llama.
Spam llama.
Because you could also put, and it started with lavender scent in it, but you could put other scents in it. Stop now.
So yeah,
They
it's a
should just,
spama llama.
Yeah, it's a spama llama.
like, find a Stargate in the forest.
You just want to run Stargate, and I'm down for this.
I want to do a Stargate Elos crossover episode.
You need to run more Stargate in general, so start working on it.
Okay.
All
I'll
right.
do that.
Do it. All right, so folks, we have a lot to do with this. I'm going to work my best magic to make this the most interesting section to jump in on. We've got tons of lore coming your way, and I think it's going to be really good. Thanks for coming out and hanging out with us on this like collaborative roundup session where we talked about character background. We started doing some world building, and I've got to name a bunch of NPCs. So I would love it if after this, I'm going to head over to the Discord and I'm going to post some of these things in our Elos building section. I hope that the players will join us and generate some NPC names for us to throw in, but you can join us there as well if you're doing it right after the episode. Or hey, go into that channel and just generate some some character names for fun, and I might use them because that is way easier than me just naming everybody Bob. Although I do have one character named Bob in this town.
I think there should be a town where everyone's named Bob.
It's just their last name, or is it all their first names?
It's all their first names. They only have one name.
Yeah, it's Bob.
Oh.
Is this a hive mind? Is this a hive town?
Bobville?
Probably.
Bobville.
Welcome to
Bobton. It's really easy. Everyone's Bob. Hi, Bob. Hi, Bob.
And
Hi, Bob.
nobody
Bob,
actually
this is Bob.
talks because they
yes,
all
yeah.
just communicate telepathically
They communicate by bobbing.
using the Bob link.
Or maybe that, but also kind of like Pingu, like a Newt kind of thing.
I
Newt.
did. One of the saddest things in the world is that for Bookworm, I created a race of penguin people, but they legally own them because I sold it to them, so I can't use it.
Penguin people.
They're really great. They have the ability to slide.
It's
They're
pretty
really-
great. It's
They
pretty
were really
Their
cute.
tummies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, folks, thank you so much for the raid, folks. We're actually going to raid it forward to some other people, but I need to thank you all for being here tonight as we were going through and doing some collaborative world building. I love you very much. And I want to thank our patrons over at patreon.com/dorktales, like our divine producers, our parents. Hey, Jan. Hey, Bob of the Bobton. Hey, Shikon Dave Vermillion and Soul Omen. Our wizards of the Patreon, the Ink Goblin, Crush, Urquhart, and Big Nut. Our monster maker, Larouk, who's going to generate some horrible things for this, I have a feeling. As well as our High Council, Terran, Amberthist, Raven with Baubles, Sorcerer Sanguine, Chef Aladeth, Nerdy Metal Gent, Nihilist, Cookiemon Steve, Iron Warrior X, and Lord of Zoinks. Y'all are absolutely fantastic. We love you very much, and I can't wait to cause some trouble as we make this double. Be sure to come back on, we're back on Tuesday night over on Patreon with Descent into Avernus, and then I believe Wednesday is Mage the Ascension as we hop back into our train game.
Choo-choo.
Choo-choo, hop on the railroad. And with that, we'll see you next time, y'all, here on ColdIron. Good night. And folks, we're gonna go raid. I found somebody named Emelnide. I don't know him, but we're gonna go raid him. Oh, they have a lot
look,
of
it's our shopkeeper, Vincent Valentine.
Valentine.
Ah, the corrupt city guard.
So corrupt. He will eat
So
your
corrupt.
Wi-Fi.
He eats your Wi-Fi and then sells it back to you. All right, we'll see you later. Bye, everybody. Beep.